What's up, everybody? So, this is what I'm working on today. I gotta hand it to you, Ringmaster Ray and Big Red Bullion. You know, everybody compliments me. Well, people, not everybody, but people are complimenting me on my art and the casting. But I gotta tell you, the casting isn't the art. The cleanup is the art. Because getting anything to look decent is real tough. Um, so yes, there is tips and tricks to casting. Don't get me wrong, because it is an art. But there's a lot more to it than just taking a sand casting and pouring some metal into it. But anyway, what I'm working with didn't have a whole lot of detail to begin with. It's a little Chinaman dude. I thought he was cool, so I decided to turn him into copper. And as you can see, it still needs a little bit of cleaning up. A little bit. I'm getting there though. You know what? You can't see the seam with the naked eye. You can see it pretty clearly. I thought I got rid of it all. You can see it pretty clearly in the video though. So this was sitting in a old jeweler shop that has been closed since the 80s. It's aluminum, very crusty. I soaked it in vinegar for a little while, got it to clean up, and I'm afraid to soak it any further because I don't want the aluminum to start disintegrating. I can fix some of the pitting with some wax. However, this is not mine. However, I don't want to do too much to it. But now that I got this, I could probably fill in the pitting with the wax and maybe start making copies of this one. But if I can get permission to work on this one a little bit, maybe I'll try to clean up this one before I start making any more copies. Here's the other side. Boy, it's a lot easier to read in the video. Here's the other side of this one. And honestly, I screwed it up while in the process of cleaning it up. I actually believe this looked better before I started cleaning it. There was an awful seam around the edges. I got that cleaned up okay, but I only used my bench grinder instead of my files, which I still have to do, or maybe I'll just remelt it. You got George Washington in the middle. Maybe this side's a little easier to see. And this side was Lady Liberty. I thought it was Jesus when I first saw it, but it's not. So that's that. Here's what's going to be coming next. My buddy who let me borrow this, La JP, he also let me take these. These are wax rings that again have been sitting in a jewelry shop that has been closed up since 1980s. He may have even said 1980. It's been closed up for a long time. La JP just got access to the shop. His parents passed away. He inherited everything, and he's just going through everything now and organizing it all and getting it all cleaned up. And when he does, maybe then I'll get to introduce you guys. But for now, I'll get to talk about him, show you some of the stuff he's got, and some of the stuff he's letting me work with. So, wax rings. I'm not going to be making these out of out of copper. I'm going to be making these out of silver. This isn't going to be done with sand casting though. I'm going to be using the same method I used to cast my mushrooms. Instead of lost mushroom casting, I'm going to be doing lost wax casting. So there's a couple different sizes in here. Oh boy, that one's been in there for a while. I'm not going to pull that one out. They've been sitting in there a long time. I got to clean that up a little bit. It's got some of the foam stuck on it. He's got a lot of these. Many, many, many designs. And he's also got rings with the facets built in. So after I can get one of those casted, I'll try one of these. And you might be wondering what I'm going to put in it. Again, La JP hooked me up. Check this out. These are raw emeralds. Now, he knows how to clean them up. He knows how to cut stones. And before his father passed, he also taught another friend of mine how to cut stones. They have all the equipment, the turntables. Kind of look like record players that take discs of sandpaper. It's very interesting watching somebody cut stones. But I wasn't welcome to sit there and watch for too long because I was basically interrupting a class. While he was teaching my buddy, they really needed to concentrate. So I was asked to pretty much leave. But that's okay because he learned without interruption. And that's what matters. So eventually, I'm going to be taking that. Let's see if I can put that back in there. It's just wax. And I'll be taking one of these, maybe cleaning it up myself, and setting it, not something big and gaudy like that, something a little smaller, again, after it's cleaned up. So, yeah, he's got a lot of emeralds. I think these are, pretty sure he said Brazilian. When I say he's got a lot, homeboy's got a lot. So, this is what's going on. I just got my small crucible in the mail a few days ago, so I'll be starting to melt some silver real soon. And yeah, so this is it. Much love to everyone. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. And even more, I hope everybody has a safe 4th of July weekend. To my Canadian friends, holy shit, I can't speak. To my Canadian friends, happy Canada Day. I appreciate you Northerners, people up north. I've made several friends, and I appreciate each and every one of you. So, yeah, man. And ladies, much love. I'll talk to y'all soon.